Hello Skill Masters, it's Tony Stark here. Let's talk about latest news and Gamescom 2016. Gamescom this year was ripe with juicy information about the future of World of Tanks. Here's a handy summary of what was announced. There are a lot of news as Paris map. The map had been planned for release with the Rampage game mod. The central square is dangerous and can be controlled from all sides. The waterfront of the river scene will be most suitable for fast and maneuverable vehicles. The new tank STRVM-4257 the vehicle is a premium tier 6 medium tank that paves the way for Sweden as playable nation in World of Tanks. Good idea, new tanks, new opportunities, and new nation Sweden. Sweden is one of the biggest tank building countries out of those that are not represented in the game yet, with rich armored vehicle history that allows for a diverse tech tree with multiple classes. The Swedish tech tree has a great potential for development, so you can expect it to expand further in the future. Let's look on the questions and answers with developers. Fish. Will there be unified premium accounts, currency and time for all wargaming games? We already have unified premium accounts, our PC World of Titles, so all fans of this game can purchase premium account safe, in the knowledge that the amount is shared between them. As for the in-game currency, we had considered it, but it's difficult to introduce unified currency in different MMO projects because they all have different life cycle and economies. So for the time being, we plan to keep these separate. John, why do I only get 3-4 maps out of over 40 plus during a single play session? We made several changes in version 9.14, which were intended to increase the variety of maps available to players, and judging by the actual user stats, these changes have been successful. We are continuing to look into potential cases where players may encounter a limited variety of maps, and will continue to address those when we find them. It is worth noting that if players filter their random battles types in the settings, they will cut down on the potential mob variety, as not all mods are available for all maps. Spectral Walrus. Why are you removing maps from the game completely instead of reworking them? Most of removed maps are being reworked, so sooner or later we may bring them back. Claudio ITA. When will the Italian Tech Tree be introduced to World of Tanks? Right now our historians are researching European tank building school. Things such as Czechoslovakian, Polish, Italian, Swedish and Hungary tanks. We had more luck with the Swedish tree and there are already 19 vehicles to fill to full branches. So we are aiming to release nation by the end of the year. As for Italian tanks, they will not be released in 2016, but we hope that we'll be able to introduce them in the future. Alexander, will you apply the same anti-cheat system as used in the RU servers? We have been reviewing our anti-cheat situation overall and are committed to continually improving things for our community. We will continue to involve how we handle cheating in all regions. Rico Pro 22. Have you considered Operation an official mod store, so that you can assure that they are versus free? Yes, we have definitely considered it. We love our mod making community and we want to make it easier for players to use mods, while at the same time protecting the players from cheat mods. We are looking into a number of options right now, and when we finalize our plans, we will be sure to update everyone. Ferris 78. Are you planning on editing more tiers to World of Tanks like tier 11 and 12? For now there are no such plans. We are working hard to improve the core gameplay, the matchmaker, vehicle balance, core mechanics, interfaces and so on. Angel Arrow. Can we expect weather effects similar to the console version to come to World of Tanks PC? Recently we moved to a new version of DirectX 10 and now the development team is working to improve our in-game visual and performance, and weather is one of the things we are looking at. However, there is nothing to announce yet. Kyler X7. There are some rumors about an upcoming World of Tanks with modern tanks named World of Tanks 2.0. Are these rumors true? Just rumors. We are still fully committed to World of Tanks and have a huge team continue to work on new updates, features and content for it. Good looking corpse. Do Wargaming have any plans to change personal missions and the future to try and prevent mission rigging? Definitely, we are working on it right now. Not only we are working on the mission themselves, but also on both the garage and in the battle interfaces, to make them more user-friendly and easier to track. John Will, is the T-25 Pilot #1 going to replace the T-26E4, aka Super Persian? If it is ever to be released, possibly in the upcoming months, we have special plans for the T-25 Pilot tank. Stay tuned. Damage Inc. Will the iconic Tiger 131 be coming to the game, and if so, for which tier? We don't have any plans to make any announcement on the topic of specific individual tanks right now. For the moment we are focusing on the new Swedish Tech 3. Elite Israel. Is there a chance we'll see Israel tanks in the game? We have no plans to introduce them in the near future. It would be quite hard to create full 3 of 10 tiers, but we are continually researching options. How long does it usually take to create a map in World of Tanks? It depends on the scale and settings. If we are talking about a completely new settings with all new objects, it could take up to 9 months for the full cycle including map creation and testing. If we reuse objects, the process could be shorter, like 6 months. When will you finally rebalance artillery? We are working on this right now, and we have a number of prototypes that's testing. Players already saw one of them on the sandbox test server. We want this class to fulfill its role and not be a toxic class for other players. Hello developers! When will the modes Domination, Rampage and the personal missions be back in the game? Thanks in advance for the answer. Thanks for the question! We'll definitely use some of the mechanics that we introduced in these modes. We had been considering ways to rework the modes themselves, but we have no plans to release them at the moment, because we are focusing on the core gameplay and the improvement of random battles. I would like to know when is Wargaming going to make Strongholds more dynamic. The project feel unfinished and dropped. Work is going on to improve Strongholds and make them much more interesting to play. We don't have a set date to announce yet, but stay tuned. Why, when we are in a platoon, do we not start on the same position on the map, especially in assault mode? It doesn't make sense to have to crowd the map to play with your friends. Good thought, we'll look into it. It would be nice to see medals, ribbons or actions display in the battles, the same way they are available in the game for World of Tanks console and World of Warships. It would help to know when we hit a tank or destroyed an enemy and would improve the gameplay. Thanks for your time. As a part of version 9.15.1, we just moved to the ActionScript 3 platform, which will allow us to further improve both the garage and battle interfaces. There will be UI and UX improvements with every upcoming update. We appreciated the feedback. If there's going to be a unified clan chat where you can add sub-clans, in the same way we currently have the regular clan chat, not closable, not a regular chat channel and configurable by clan commanders. We are reviewing some options for reworking the chat and will consider this. However, it's not in our current plans at the moment. Are there any plans to make the Waffenträger auf E100 available again? There are some ideas, but nothing detailed yet. Are you planning to expand the British, German or American tech trees? Potentially, but is not where our content builders are focused right now. For the moment, we are hard at work getting ready to release our Swedish tree. Are there any plans to factor in the manufacturer quality when calculating penetration chance? Steel of same thickness had different prototypes depending on how good the production process was. No, our penetration mechanics is already a pretty deep system, accounting for armor thickness, angeling, shell types, velocity and fall-off. We don't want to make things harder for our players to understand by adding another variable that would be difficult for players to see or track, while we could always refine it with more options. We don't ever want to lose sight of it. Begin fun first. That is for today. I am Tony Stark. See you next time. Bye.